Hi guys, it's me, Nico. So, today, uh, well, before surgery, I only kind of slept about 3 or 4 hours the day before last night, the night before last. And I went to surgery yesterday early in the morning, and I couldn't sleep last night almost at all. I stood up until about 8 a.m. I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and so I got a really late start today. And I wanted to start preparing my legal attack on my landlord, um, but it seems that most offices, law offices, um, in New York on Fridays tend to close at around 3 p.m., which made it really inconvenient since I started making phone calls at 2:30. Um, but I did get some legwork done. I took a full inventory, not a full inventory. I took a full inventory of the amount of furniture that has been broken, the tools that have been stolen, the everything that was stolen in the apartment. Actually, that is in there. The blue paint fiasco, that is in there. They owe me $90 for that. That's not a big deal. But their junkie superintendent went and took that money and did drugs with it, and then tried to color match my walls. But you see, he's an idiot and tried to color match my walls with glossy paint, and seeing as how my walls are done in matte, it was a really botched and shitty fucking paint job. And so my son and I changed rooms, and I'm now in a white fucking room, which is really great for my migraines. Yeah, that really helps, especially when this room floods with light first thing in the morning because the sun is right fucking there. Oh my god, so amazing, so awesome. This is why I take 7 migraine pills a day, and that's just to keep me from having the full-on active migraine, and I still have the Imitrex sitting on the side there just in case it gets really bad. Yeah, that's fun. Um, so as far as damages goes, I haven't really taken a full inventory of my plants yet. But I did take an inventory of the planters that were broken. Um, so those have been already priced and put into my paperwork. I have a spreadsheet where I have all of this. I'm putting it all in there, and I have the rest of the weekend to put my paperwork together. But you guys aren't going to see this really until Monday. And on Monday, I'm going to have my nephew over for dinner. And so I'm not really going to be on or doing much of anything. And this weekend, I'm gimping about anyway, so I'm not going to get much done then. Lawyers don't work on weekends. Not really. And so I'm not going to get anything done really until about Tuesday or Wednesday. So when you see this on Monday, still nothing's going to be done yet. So at some point on Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday, I'm going to pull out all my seeds because they're in the that little file cabinet thingy back here. Um, and I'm going to take an inventory. Do you know what hell it is to have to count out of 100 seeds how many are left, and then subtract from that whatever's planted now and growing, as opposed to to find out how many have already died from that batch of seeds, and then go on to the next batch of seeds. And since I have about 70 different kinds of seeds, that's a lot of math I'm going to be doing this weekend, and I'm not a happy camper because math is not my favorite subject. Although, again, another thing I hate that I'm actually kind of good at. So there is that. Yay. Happy, happy times. Um, 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 Landlord shit aside, I'm finally getting around to all of my health shit, and I joined my church, which I hate the idea of, because I hate centralizing my files, and I hate the idea that my shit is available online, and I really, really don't like that. Um, but it's there, so, right? And doctor uses it online. I don't see why they would have authorized my shit to be non-privatized like that, but it is what it is, right? And the world is all about convenience of access. Okay, sure, convenience of access. So when a hacker pulls up that I'm allergic to fucking mushrooms and he puts some in my soup one day and fucking kills me, that's okay, right? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Because my shit is available online now. That's fine. That's wonderful. Fucking peachy. Gotta love advancements in science. I'm not always this crabby about, like, I just worry about my lack of privacy with the more advancements that there are in technology. And so, like, I don't even have my real name linked to any of my accounts. And now that my name is legally changing to Nicola Sloan Prosper, it's going to be the only name attached to any of my accounts, but that name is not attached to any anything else really. And since my original name, which I won't use here, but my original name was given to me by my father. He named me after my mother, my stepmother. Oh my God. 1 second, I need to check my phone because it's making loud noises. Oh my God. I am so sorry about that. It was my niece. My phone was charging and I totally forgot to shut off the ringer before coming over here with you guys. On the happy side, just with the damages that I've put in here alone so far, the lawsuit as it stands in total has maxed up to $246,658.98 that they owe me. 108,000 of that, by the way, is just the hours. I'm charging them for the hours that I have sat here waiting. Guess I'm on the payroll. I'm forcing them to pay me for every hour I sat here waiting for their people to come, and they never showed up. While all day long they're promising me, oh yeah, I'll be there later, I'll be there later, I'll be there later. So for as long as they've held me captive in my home, I am getting charged. I'm going to charge them for every single fucking hour they held me hostage. And that's what I'm going to do there. So, but the rest of that is the broken sofas, the dining table set that we had to throw away, the big glass dining table and the 6 chairs around it. Let me see. The chaise that I'm sitting on that's kind of like propped up on things right now. The left leg in the back is broken and the whole shit tips when it's not pinned into something. Hence it being pinned into the corner here between... Really? Assholes. Okay, let's try that one more time. My chaise is broken, and so it's pinned here between my bed and my desk and shoved right up against my wall with something underneath it to prop it up because these assholes broke it. And let's see what else. The harassment sounding the air conditioning charges, where management tells the super and his workers to mock me for non-payment, calling me a deadbeat, and defaming me by placing the invoice on my door so that my neighbors can see that they are still charging me. Building manager continues to bring the problematic superintendent to my apartment, triggering my PTSD to talk over my repairs so that they can scare me into backing down about things that might cost money to repair. Yeah, I'm charging them $40,000 for that one. Blatant harassment from the super who assaulted my son around the corner so as not to get caught on my building's cameras. 15 grand for that one. Billable hours, wait for time, false imprisonment whilst awaiting for repairs on the days that they don't bother to show up or send anyone. I've missed doctor's appointments just to wait sometimes. $30 an hour, roughly 90 days full-time waiting for workers to come when they never did but promised all day long, leaving me captive in my home to their whims for no other reason than to shut me up and make me think things were going to get done. $108,000. The horrible job with the painting of my wall, that's $60, although they should be paying me $90. Large aloe plant that they dropped and nearly killed. We've spoken about this. $1,759. Plant pots destroyed, $379. 37 pots in varying sizes and materials. One of them was really, really gorgeous. It was almost like this. It was like a clay pot, but it almost felt ceramic. It wasn't quite as heavy as ceramic, though. It was beautiful. And it had this like little kind of like tribal painting around it. Fucking shattered. Fell right out of my window, these people. Fucking. I had it on the inside windowsill, right? And the room was empty and they were just working on the floor. And for some reason, on the inside, from the inside windowsill, they knocked it over so hard out the window that it not only fell out of my window, but off over the awning outside under my window and down to the street level and killed my fucking pot and my plant. The Echo Dot that went missing from my bathroom when the superintendent got sticky hands. The 3 hammers that ranged from $20 to $40 each. $137 for all 3. The 2 reversible screwdrivers, $34.98, because I found exactly which kind of screwdrivers I had and found the prices for those. The 3 pairs of shoes that were chewed and crapped on by rodents, $379. And the boots that were eaten through by rodents, $180. Which actually, I should charge the full $275 for those boots, but they are 9, maybe 10 years old. So I feel like they've devalued themselves, and I haven't really been wearing them, so it was kind of, you know, but they were not in disrepair. They were good boots, and they got chewed right through. Big ass hole in the front of my boots. Chew marks and everything. Motherfuckers ate my boot. So yeah, that's everything for now. I haven't. I still have to find the pricing for repairing the chaise lounge. I know I'm not going to get all of the damages I'm asking for, and I realize that they're going to attempt to settle with me, but I'm a tenacious cunt. And I'll be honest with you, at this point, they have annoyed the living fuck out of me ever since they ever since they bought this building out from the last landlord, and they have been trying to shit on me and treat me like a, yeah, little lady, okay, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Your bathroom needs to be snaked. Your tub needs to be snaked. No, we'll send someone up to plunge it to no avail and realize, oh wait. It does need to be snaked. The little lady knows what she's talking about. Well, she guessed right. And they'll pat me on the head and look at my tits and be like, yeah, you got lucky this time. You actually kind of figured things out. It's not luck, dumbass. I plunged the shit out of that goddamn thing, and I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so everything is done except for those couple of things. And I'm going to take the inventory of the seeds on Sunday. Monday, I'm going to cook me something really nice with Alfredo sauce. Something with Alfredo sauce, because I have the heavy cream. Yeah. Oh my god. Loud ass neighbors. Sorry about that. They just. What can I say? I live 4 blocks away from the fire station. It's right up there up the hill. I live 2 blocks away from the police station down here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hospitals. I hit the fucking trifecta for sirens. I don't know what to tell you about that. And if I close my windows right now, I will have no air. I'll suffocate and I will die. So, well, not die. It's very dramatic. Well, not very dramatic. Slightly dramatic. I'm a little delirious. I need to catch up on more sleep. I really do. On that note, I am so glad to have this update with you. And yeah, so don't worry if you clicked off of the video by now, because these videos are not necessarily meant for your viewing purposes. These videos are meant to embarrass the fuck out of my landlords and serve as video evidence for court later on. So thank you if you did watch. You're a masochist, and I appreciate that in people. Thank you for being so kind as to care. And if you're the judge, I'm submitting these forms to you, and you'll see the full paperwork on your desk. And I apologize for the hostility towards my landlords. It's just that this is really the only place I get to vent about them, because I don't really vent to them at all. I kind of just call them and try to be as polite as possible to get the repairs done, and they think I'm a pushover and they treat me like a piece of shit. And I apologize to you for the language, but this is how they make me feel, and this is what they do to me. It is not what I do to them. And so there is that. To everyone else, I will talk to you again soon.